And when you think about just the sheer number of locations, so 5 plants and over 30 pumping stations, and each one of those locations has their own logbook or logging requirements, to have that information for all of those locations at hand at any one time at any place makes a significant difference. So my name's Randy Bartholomew. I'm a supervisor of operations with the City of London's wastewater division. So taking this process into the digital realm allows us to sort of consolidate everything together. Originally, our log booking system was a paper system, so we would write logs in a book, and these books or logs would be located in multiple locations. If you're looking for information, you actually have to go to the location to get the information. When you digitize that, it's accessible from anywhere. So it allows us to have access to that information in a timely manner.
It was a little difficult at the beginning only because of change. We're so used to old ways and people are used to doing it a certain way. And once they got exposed to the J5 and realized how easy it was to use, it's really opened up the communication between all parties involved in the plant. So I don't have to go to different physical locations to start my day. I can look and see what happened in the sludge disposal. I can see what the outside operations has written, and as well as my chief operators. So I'm really in tune with everything that's going on right in front of me to start my day and throughout the day.
I like the fact that I don't have to write everything down 50 times. I'm able to isolate and search for what I want. The information seems to be there quicker. I'm not going into a pumping station or a pollution plant blind anymore. I can actually, at the beginning of my shift, I can search. All the information's there. I can see what the previous crews or the staff has done. We really liked the fact that J5 was able to connect to our existing historian and access that data. So we're able to pull information out of the historian. We're also able to put information into the historian. That makes a significant difference in the choice of software that we make. Instead of just going there and saying, okay, well, why is this tank out of service? Why is this? Because before I had to go to the remote location and read the local logbook. Now I can be in my office and I can say, okay, this tank's out of service. They had issues with this. This is what they did. It seems to be the information's readily available for my remote location.
Since the implementation of J5, one thing I've really liked is the work lists and the work planning. So in the past, years ago, we would have a notepad and we would write down for our rotation of equipment. For instance, on Mondays, we would do our raw sewage pumps. Tuesdays, we do our return pumps. And Thursdays we do our blowers type of thing. And we got away from that and that kind of communication, and was it being done, who's doing it, we don't know. And to bring that back, you use the work planning, and that will spit out that request on that day that you programmed, and it comes right up to the operator. Today, I have to change over my raw sewage pump duties. So it gets that constant reminder, and the operator is aware, goes through his equipment, and he's looking at the equipment, and it's a hands-on check, and we're getting back to basics, but it's a lot easier and it's a friendly reminder, and you can see once it's been completed, again, the information is right at your fingertips.
The other real valuable piece was getting that paper trail, electronic paper trail of some of these other duties that have been assigned through J5. So every day Randy has it set up so that an operator at Oxford, when they log on, they'll get, okay, these are your tasks today. So they get their task list and they know what they need to do over top of their regular duties. So And then, so when it comes to health and safety and a lot of these different things, we've basically embedded into J5 to create that accountability, I guess, to make sure some of these things are being done.
There's a cycle occurring where we have a senior group leaving and a lot of junior people coming in. And it's so hard to connect to everyone in our process at Greenway because we're a 24/7 process, 3 different shifts. So we can communicate through J5 and have that information supplied, and whether it's keeping new individuals on point on processes or difficulties that we're having, and you can communicate that compared to before. It would be hard to express concerns or issues or problems, and so that's been a real great benefit to the newer generation coming in.